Nearly 5 years ago, Professor Ganghwan Zhang, president of IFEA Korea, and I had a conversation during a car ride between Pai-Che University in Daejeon, Korea, and one of the many great festival cities in his country. That conversation led to many others with industry leaders from every corner of the globe who were all recognizing the many changing partnerships between cities and events happening around the world, a result of the economy, changing leadership, and a combination of many other factors. As a result, we proudly created what has quickly become one of our global signature programs, the IFEA World Festival and Events City Award. With direct impact for our industry, the IFEA and the award recipients alike that reaches far beyond this ceremony. The IFEA World Festival and Events City Award was designed and created as a way for the global festivals and events industry to openly encourage, support, and recognize positive local environments for festivals and events worldwide. Festivals and events create tremendous community and economic capital in the markets that they serve, but the partnership with and support from the local community at all levels is critical to the success and sustainability of existing festivals and events, as well as the ability to attract and encourage new events. The IFEA is pleased to recognize and fly the flag of those cities and markets who have worked through concerted efforts to provide the environment conducive to successful festivals and events. Through this unique and special award, the IFEA hopes to create, drive, and expand the dialogue between events and cities around the world at a time when each needs to be supporting the other more than ever. We look forward to creating new and ongoing opportunities to explore and inspire these important city event partnerships, redefining best practices and setting the stage for the future. In our inaugural year for this event and this award, we were pleased to see such a high positive interest and immediate understanding of the value that such an award held from cities and events equally around the globe. In 2011, we were even more pleased to have that interest extend beyond the city entrance as Visa came to the table, signed a multi-year agreement as our global sponsor of this award, and became an association partner with the IFEA, a valued relationship that will help us carry this message even further. With their support and yours, we look forward to building upon our IFEA brand and highlighting the impact of our common industry around the world in the years ahead. Now in our 4th year, the judging has gotten harder and the expectations higher. Cities are challenging themselves to be more creative and new bars are being set. The IFEA has been invited to participate in new global dialogues and research projects in China, Dubai, Canada, and Korea. New opportunities for sharing ideas and information are being developed and driven by past recipient cities, and we are now making plans to hold our first ever IFEA World Festival and Events City Forum in 2014. The city entries are judged by an international panel of respected event professionals who have been pleased to discover that there are many amazing programs happening around the world with the ability to help all of us to raise the bar for our own communities, showing us what is possible at every level when vision and leadership combine. The IFEA World Festival and Event Cities are judged and presented on an individual basis to exemplary cities around the world that we hope will cause others to emulate what they are doing. The awards are not designed as a competition of one city versus another, but rather to recognize those individual cities that have raised the bar for everyone, taking into account the cultural, economic, and geographic challenges that they have met, mastered, and often changed along the way. For that reason, we present multiple awards each year, while some are encouraged possibly to strengthen or make adjustments to selected components of their entry criteria for reconsideration in future years. While time allows us today, as we are presenting our awards, to share only a brief video look at each of our recipient cities during this luncheon, all award city videos in their entirety will be shown in Connections Cafe throughout the convention beginning immediately after this luncheon today. Needless to say, judging is not an easy task. It is our hope that all of you and your global peers, after meeting our 2013 recipients, will join them in encouraging your own cities to apply for this award and for this special honor. To help me in presenting the awards this afternoon, I'd like to have Charles Brown, Chairman and CEO of Festival Transaction Services on behalf of Visa, and Johan Moorman, Managing Director of Rotterdam Festivals in the Netherlands and co-chair of our IFEA Global Development Committee, to join me on stage. And while they are coming up, I'd also like to recognize in the audience, if I could, Peter Aberg, who is an advisor to FTS, formerly with Goldman Sachs. Peter, could you stand and let us wave and so we recognize you? Peter has nicely joined us here today, too, and for the convention, and we want them to feel like this is home. And so if you guys will help us do that, get to know them, meet them, tell them a little bit about your events and what you're doing. They'd love to hear that. And it's very, very important to all of us to build those relationships and bring them even closer. Each recipient city today will receive our IFEA World Festival and Event City Award for Indoor Display and an IFEA World Festival and Event City flag to fly and/or display. As we recognize each recipient city, we invite those representatives to the stage to receive your award. Our photographer is here to take pictures, and they will be available after the luncheon as well for further photos that you may need. For those unable to be here in person, we will ship those awards to them. And so we will begin by recognizing our first recipient for 2013. And that award goes to a city of spirit and adventure, an iconic international visitor destination renowned for its Maori culture, geothermal activity, and its festivals and events. Please congratulate Rotorua, Bay of Plenty, New Zealand. Accepting the award on behalf of Rotorua is Martin Croft, Events Manager of Rotorua District Council. Martin, we thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on a terrific job that you're doing in New Zealand. Please congratulate our next recipient, celebrating 130 years of Carnival in 2014, capital of the French Riviera, and location of the 2014 IFEA Europe Conference, Nice, Côte d'Azur, France. And accepting will be Dr. Annie Cedro, President of Carnival Sans Frontières, and Bruce Skinner on behalf of Denis Zanyan, CEO of the Nice Convention and Visitors Bureau. Congratulations again, Annie and Bruce. If you guys want to learn more about Nice, stop by the expo booth where they're talking about the IFEA Europe Conference next year, and Annie would love to welcome you to their city. Next, a small city with big visions who celebrates both their human and natural resources throughout the year and is not surprised to attract festival and event visitors numbering 60 times their population. Please congratulate Hwashangun Ganghwan-do, Korea, and the mayor of Hwashangun, Gabshal Jong, and Professor Ganghwan Jong, CFEE.
Hallyu, Korea's pop culture spreading out towards the world. K-pop, dramas, movies, Korean food. This is not the end. Now, festivals are also a part of the Hallyu fever, and the Sancheoneo Festival can be found at the center. New Hallyu, the Hwacheon Sancheoneo Festival. December 8th of last year, the opening act of the festival began with the sound of clapping and cheers coming from all around the stage as the lighting over the whole city of Hwacheon changed into colorful waves of Sancheoneo. Visitors that have not failed to visit the festival this year as well. In 2003, the first year of the festival started with 220,000 visitors, and since 2006, the number of visitors increased by 1 million each year. In 2013, about 1.4 million people visited the Sancheoneo Festival.
We appreciate Mayor Jong making the long journey here for us. A city with a long-standing reputation as the city of festivals and events, events that perfectly reinforce their brand imagery, a destination that is impressive yet intimate, urban yet unspoiled, and cultured in a manner that represents their appreciation for diversity. Please help me congratulate the Canadian National Capital, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, along with Dolores McAdam and the Event Central team, the Special Event Advisory Team from Event Central in Ottawa to accept on their behalf.
Is a destination alive with celebration, beginning each year with February's Winter Boot, 3 weekends of skating on the world's largest rink, the frozen Rideau Canal, plus snow and ice sculptures and outdoor fun. May's Canadian Tulip Festival, when millions of tulips bloom throughout the capital.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ottawa Race Weekend, which welcomes over 30,000 runners to Ottawa's streets. Things really heat up July 1st with the biggest Canada Day celebration in the country. And go all out with headliner summer music festivals, including Blues Fest, Jazz Fest, and Chamber Fest.
Not to really challenge anyone, but did you notice that no one is home in Ottawa running this, That is a dedicated city to festivals and events that everybody came. You guys really, congratulations and thank you for joining us. Their whole team is going to be part of a session we're doing tomorrow on Event City Models. And I encourage you to join Johan and their group from Ottawa, as well as some other of our Event City models, and great session to go and learn many, many ideas from. So thank you guys again for being here. And a world-class city of vibrant, creative energy that continues to build on the momentum and reputation of their internationally recognized festivals and events to unlock the economic and city branding potential that outstanding events bring to the table. Please congratulate Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Accepting for Sydney will be Irene Morgan, the Destination New South Wales Regional Director for the U.S. and Canada. Another great city that understands the power and passion of Carnaval, who is also looking forward to their participation in the 2014 World Cup. Please congratulate Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. Accepting for the award, IFEA Latin America President Daniel Baldacci on behalf of Pedro Costa, the Director and President of the Salvador Convention and Visitors Bureau. Congratulations again, Daniel. Each year, we give our judges the latitude to include a city that may, for many and various extraordinary reasons, merit special recognition from their peers. This year, they took us up on that opportunity to recognize a city that has regularly proven their event leadership under normal circumstances. And in April of this year, set an example of extraordinary strength, response, and fortitude under event circumstances that we all hope never to witness again anywhere. In consideration of the City of Boston's extraordinary, cohesive, and coordinated response efforts under unthinkable circumstances during this year's Boston Marathon, together with their Boston's strong response and determination to continue their important support of and commitment to all events moving forward, turning adversity into hope and new opportunity as they bear standard to the resilience of our events and cities when we stand beside one another. On behalf of our global industry, please help me to recognize and congratulate Boston, Massachusetts, USA as a 2013 IFEA World Festival and Event City. Accepting on their behalf will be Christopher Cook, the Director of the Boston Mayor's Office of Arts, Tourism, and Special Events, Patrick Mascaratolo, President and CEO of the Greater Boston Convention and Visitors Bureau, Thomas Grilk, Executive Director of the Boston Athletic Association, and David Choate, Director of the Tall Ships Boston Festival and VP and COO of Co-Ventures Incorporated. Please help me congratulate and welcome Boston, Massachusetts. We congratulate all of you guys for spectacular achievement in supporting each other. And we thought this occasion merited something special as well. And Charlie, if you would help me unfold our flag here, if you'll grab. We had a special version of our flag made with Boston Strong and the colors of the marathon on it. And we'd like you guys to have that and especially recognize that. And David and Thomas, if you'd like to.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you to IFEA for this extraordinary honor. It's on behalf of Mayor Thomas M. Menino and the City of Boston. And with great humility that we accept this honor. We can't do all the events that we do in our great city without extraordinary partnerships, and some of those partnerships are represented on the stage today. People like conventions, people like the Greater Boston Convention and Visitors Bureau, and certainly the volunteers who were honored earlier. And volunteers in our instance, and I'm sure Tom would agree, certainly stepped up in a very significant way this past April. But thank you very much for this honor. Again, we're humbled by it. But I have to say that one agency showed tremendous courage and commitment during this entire process that we went through, and that was the Boston Athletic Association, which actually presents the event every single year. So it's with great pride that I introduce a friend, the Executive Director of the Boston Athletic Association, Tom Grilk.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, IFEA. Thank you, everybody. I hope that none of you ever experience anything like what we experienced this year. Chris spoke of volunteers. We have 8,500 of them who come out and who did what you saw. They did what you saw that day, and they organized themselves for days, weeks, months, and years in advance so that if something happens, they're ready for it. And they were. And you are quite right to honor the people who do that sort of thing. And I repeat that I hope that never any of you experience anything like what we did. But I can tell you that from that comes at least the gratifying recognition that people all over the world, including I'm sure some of you and the people where you live, have turned out in support of us in ways that one could not imagine. It has been sustaining indescribably. For that, to you and to all of the people who you represent, thank you very much.
Okay. On behalf of, yes, Johan and Charlie, we got another one. But thank you guys for helping us out very, very much. Thanks to FTS and Visa. On behalf, all of you who are here today accepting, on behalf of all of your global peers in Visa, congratulations to all of our 2013 recipients of the IFEA World Festival and Event City Award, all those who entered, all those who work every day to raise the bar for all of us. If you'd like to see links to all of the winning cities, they will be accessible online at ifea.com, where they will join our 2010, 11, and 12 recipients. And for all of you, we hope that you will aspire with your cities to enter in the future and learn more about the program with us in any way that we can help. We really hope to raise the bar for all of us globally, and all of these folks are great examples of those who are taking us there. So congratulations again to all of you.